Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today we're going to continue with Sarah Brannick's Simple Abundance, 365 Days to a Balanced and Joyful Life. March 18th, Awakening Sleeping Beauty. In every one of us, there lies a sleeping beauty waiting to be awakened through love. Because she has slumbered for so long, she must be awakened very gently. But instead of waiting for Prince Charming to storm the palace gates, you must summon the magic powers of your authentic self to break any cruel enchantment that has left you unaware of your own glory. Let me tell you a story about a pretty girl I knew when I was young. Once upon a time, there was a garbage strike in our town. For weeks, the garbage piled up in front of trim suburban homes. One day, a photographer from a newspaper drove up in front of a house and asked if there were any children present. He wanted to photograph children near the garbage pile to emphasize how much had accumulated. The little girl was shyly standing behind her mother when he came to the door, so she was selected and propped up on piles of garbage for the photograph. After the photograph was printed in the newspaper, some children in the schoolyard taunted the little girl by calling her just a pile of garbage. In order to handle this public humiliation, she began to numb her own beauty for a very long time. Sitting on the pile of garbage was the same thing as pricking her finger on a spindle and falling into a deep sleep. It's hard to tell our bad luck from our good luck sometimes. Hard to tell sometimes for many years to come, the late Canadian author Merle Shane gently reminds us. And most of us have wept copious tears over someone or something when, if we'd understood the situation better, we might have celebrated our good fortune instead. If that young girl had not pricked her finger, would she have retreated to her bed every afternoon after school and sought comfort in the world of books? When she became older, would she have studied theater to learn the secrets of make-believe? Would she have traveled to London and Paris to write about fashion in order to learn about style? I think not, and I should know. What was your spindle? Was there a moment when you pricked yourself and fell into a deep slumber? Or did you just slowly shut down? Perhaps the cruel enchantment was caused by overly critical parents, by sexual or domestic abuse, by a devastating breakup, or by a numbing reliance on food, drugs, or alcohol. It is time to awaken Sleeping Beauty. Your creativity, imagination, and authentic sense of style are far superior to any sorcerer's spell, no matter how strong. One can never change the past, only the hold it has on you, Merle Shane reassures us. And while nothing in your life is reversible, you can reverse it nevertheless. Is there something in your past, some traumatic childhood event that is keeping you from really recognizing your own worthiness? I know for myself for a really long time, because of things that happened to me in childhood, whether it was from my parents or from society, that I really just didn't feel like I was worthy of anything good in my life. And it wasn't until I really started to learn to love myself that I realized that I truly was worthy. We all are. We all are worthy of being amazing, of having amazing things in our lives, but we need to believe it. So think about, the things that have happened to you in your life that have helped you to, go into this deep slumber. Until tomorrow, I hope you have an amazing and blessed day.